So here's the procedure, the process. The first is we are going to set up the average rate of change, even though it's not what we want. The average rate of change is going to be an important step on the way. So we're going to set the average rate of change of f of x on the interval a plus h. And then the second thing we're going to do is we're going to simplify algebraically so that we have a single simple formula that depends on h. We might have a number. Final thing. This looks like something we've done before when we're making this window get tighter and tighter and tighter. This looks like a limit. A limit as h approaches 0. We're taking this h to be smaller and smaller and smaller. And that's all a limit is saying I'm going to let this trend towards a particular value. So the final expression we're going to do is we're going to take the limit as h approaches 0 of our formula from step 2. Isn't that amazing? It is. It's amazing. Okay, so let's find, and then we need a number. So let's find f prime of 3 for f of x equals x squared. So here, if I look at kind of pattern matching, my a value would be equal to 3. My h can be whatever it is. My h is this, but my a value here would be 3. Okay, so let's set up the average rate of change on 3 to 3 plus h. And so what we get, what do we have if we ask for that? I like that you always simplify that denominator because it needs to be done. And it's an easy first step. If someone is stuck on what to do, always cancel these 3's and just get h on the bottom. But now we're going to do algebra to simplify. And if I do 3 plus h squared, I get 9 plus 6h plus h squared minus 9 all over h. Cancel those 9's. And now I have 6h plus h squared over h. Factor out the h. Get h times 6 plus h over h. Cancel the h's. And now we are at the end of step 2, and we have our formula, which is 6 plus h. So finally, step 3 is take the formula from step 2 that's simplified as much as possible. We're going to take the limit as h approaches 0 of 6 plus h. Was there any reason here that I can't just cancel or plug in 0 for h? No, there's no reason at all. So my final answer is 6. Nice. So our final answer here would be that f prime of 3 is equal to 6. And we can calculate through the algebra. And it really isn't that bad for this. What do you think? Y'all want to try one? All right, you need to pick a function and a number that you want to find the f prime of. So we could bump it just a little bit. And instead of doing f prime of 3, we could just do f prime of